All right, you guys, so welcome back to Pilates Strong. My name is Lorene. We're gonna do some band booty work. A little surprise for you at the end. You're gonna start off standing, okay? And we're just gonna do like a little squat. You're gonna lean over, lift the leg up, and we're gonna alternate. So this is our warm up. We're just gonna squat and lift. So band tension, right? What's appropriate, what's not? You wanna pick a band that's challenging, but not so challenging that you're having to like muscle your face to do the work, okay? We don't want to feel cramps in our thighs and in our hips. We don't want to feel like the bones doing the work. We want to feel like the muscles doing the work. So pick a band that feels like it has a good balance between strength and mobility, right? If your band is too tight, you're not gonna be able to really lift your leg. You'll be stuck like right here. So you want to be able to get some nice length here. Also notice, as I'm lifting, the leg that's standing is staying bent. So you're almost doing like a little baby squat every time, alternating as the leg lifts. All right, whew. It's starting to burn, guys. Lift, good, and lift. So we're gonna start off standing like I mentioned. We've got some side leg lifts, some crab walks, some butterfly presses, and then we're gonna go to the floor to sort of finish off the work. And at the very end, I've got a little surprise bonus. So anyways, just focus on really working through those outer glutes here and lifting and lowering. I'm certainly feeling it. Notice any pops or clicks in the hips and see if you can maybe align yourself better so that you don't have that, right? Maybe your hips are off. Maybe you bring your hip forward or keep your hips more square. Let's see here. We got about 20 more seconds left. Keep going. And then you're gonna hold it to one side. You're gonna feel your heart rate go up. I should get my little Apple Watch here going, just so I can see what that's gonna look like, just for fun, because maybe I'll mention it throughout. All right, keep going. 3, 2, now whatever side you're on, stay there, okay? Mine's on my left, my right leg's gonna lift and tap and lift and tap. So you're gonna feel both sides are working, right? You're gonna feel those great muscles to the sides there. Good, lift and lower and lift and lower, and just breathe. So each exercise is gonna run between 1 minute to 2 minutes. And of course, we always have those great variations in between. And lift, and lift, and really reach when you lift. Good, you got about 10 more seconds. Lift, and lengthen, and lift. Good. 4, 3, 2, you're gonna lower down, lift, other side. So at this point, some of you might be like, oh my God, this is just the beginning of the workout. Yeah, it's just the beginning of the workout. You know how my workouts go. I like to feel what I'm supposed to use. I like to feel connected to my body. And so hopefully that's how you're gonna feel the whole time. We are gonna switch it up, so the movements are gonna change, but you're still gonna feel that intense burn throughout the whole thing. All right, enough talking for me. Keep going. Keep going, about 4, 3, 2, each side once more. This time you're gonna hold it up and you're gonna do little pulses. Lift, lift. Oh my God, it's burning so good. Press, I feel like all that stuff that I wanna working. Good, keep lifting, lift, lift. Again, make sure the abs are in. We're not just letting our belly hang out. About 10 seconds here, pulsing, good, and lift. This is the best part right here. I love it when you start to really feel it. Make sure that your foot's in line with your hip, that it's not coming forward. Good, 3, 2, squat it down. Oh, that is burning. So this is the crazy part, right? Right after this, you're gonna go into those crab walks. You're gonna take the band, you're gonna put it lower, kind of on your shins more. Good, keep lifting and pulsing. And notice I am leaning to the side. Good, lift, my knee is bent. This is very different than when we do the straight standing version of this. Good, keep lifting. Whew, that's burning, I love it. Whoop, I'm about to fall. Good, stay with me. Good, 5, stay with me, 4, about 3, 2, now, slowly, keep your squat, because I don't want you to get out of this feeling here. You're gonna lower that band, so it goes around those ankles or shins. So for me, the lower it is, the harder it is for this exercise. Okay, separate your feet so that you've got tension on both legs. We're gonna make like a little circle on your floor, on your mat, wherever you are. Feel free to go out of range and go all the way out and then make your circle. I always like to use the full length I have, but for the video, I'm just going to stay within range so you guys can see me, hopefully. All right, keep going. So you see how I just walked out? Now you're gonna go forward, 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 forward. That's 4. Then you're gonna switch directions, like a little crab. All right, keep going. I'm such a dork, I love it. Okay, so also notice as I'm doing this, okay, so now watch, 1, 2, you can call these monster walks, I guess, okay? And then you're gonna notice that when I'm pressing out, when it goes on your ankles, the tendency is for the knees to do this. We don't want that. We want the knees to press it out. So make sure that you're trying to keep that tension out on that band. Good. And then forward, 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 forward. All right, keep going. You got about a minute left. And this is still just part of our warm up here. And the reason we do this is because it works. And if you really want to get strong, guys, it's not about doing it for 10 minutes and doing it halfway and like listening or watching a movie while you're doing it. Really focusing on what you're doing is what's gonna get you those results. I've tried to do that whole thing where you're like watching TV while I did. Like for stretching, I can do that, but not for this kind of work. I really like to focus on it. Good. I mean, everyone has their days. I get it. But for this kind of workout where you're like really involved and you really gotta pay attention to form, I like to really just focus on it for that hour and just get it done. This is not an hour, don't worry. Good, you got about almost 15 seconds. Good, keep going forward. Good. Now how are those outer thighs going? Burning, right? Those glutes. Ooh, 3, 2, good. Now hold it wherever you're at. Now you're gonna press your knees out, out. Now you're gonna lower that butt, slide it down, slide it down. Hands can go on your thighs here if you want. Press, 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 press. Now lift up, up, up. So elevator butterfly press. So you're working up and down. For me, this is kind of the part where I feel like is the easier part of this exercise, is these little presses. As I go down, stick your butt out. Try to keep your chest up so we're not like this. I don't know, the whole forward of the chest thing. I don't know. I think it's a lot more challenging with the chest up, we'll just put it that way. I can easily go lower if I pull my chest parallel to the floor, but I want to work on keeping my core in tight. Good, stretching my thighs as I do this, right? Good, keep going. Got about, let's call it 15 seconds, good. And by now you'll start to feel those inner thighs even warm up a little bit. So this is kind of like your break here. Right after this, we're gonna take it to our side. Keep going. Pressing, 4, 3, laying on our side, 2, and release. Okay, let's lay on our right side to start with this, okay? You're gonna place that band back over the tops of your thighs. So I'm just gonna slide mine up here. Okay. Laying on the side, you can be propped up, but I would say probably lowering down kind of like this is better. Okay, bottom knee stays bent, top leg is long. We're gonna do the rainbow. Okay, so my leg is gonna start right in line with my hip. I'm gonna lift it up, bring it forward. So hard. Back around. Now I'm not gonna say anything. I want you just to start and do a few of these and tell me what, or not tell me what you think because you can't tell me. I guess you could in the comments. But just kind of think about how this feels right now because I'm gonna add on some little tips, things that you may or may not be noticing at this point in time as you're lifting and lowering that leg. Good. And you can kind of let it tap the mat there if you want. So as you do this, start to pay attention to the bottom leg. When you lift that leg up, the tendency is for that leg to lift up. We don't want that. We want that leg to stay glued to the ground. And that's really gonna make it a lot better and a lot more challenging for the top leg because it really has to pull out. Now this is my harder side, no question. All right, keep going. Lifting, bringing it forwards. Ooh boy. Now this is where if you wanna choose a lighter band, I would recommend it because you don't wanna risk your range of motion, feel like you're dumping in the bone here as you lift, right? That's never a good feeling. You wanna feel like the muscles are working. 3, 2, okay, now let's just hold it right here, straight back, keeping your hips nice and stacked here. You're gonna do little ups, point that toe, little ups. So hard. Now if your hips are not aligned here, you might feel this on the top of your hip here. We don't want that. We wanna feel the back. So just lifting and lowering. Good. So getting warm in here. It's kind of getting warm in here, isn't it? Keep lifting and lengthening. Abs are pulled in. We have a tendency to just kind of like let our abs hang out. Just pretend like George Clooney walked by or something, and then you would pull it all in, right? All right. Keep lifting up and down. Good. You got about, what do I want to call that? About 20 seconds lift. Now let's do a couple lifts and holds and little pulses for the rest of this. Up, up. Oh my God, it's burning so good. Keep lifting, keep lifting, keep lifting. Good, lengthen even more. Don't lose that length. Try not to let your brain come out of this. Like really focus on the exercise. Good, up, 3, 2, hold. Now we're gonna make these little circles and they're gonna burn so bad. Good, keep going, keep going. Good, 4, 3, 2. Now let's go the other way. Good, up, out and around. Ooh, this is so killer, I love it. Good, keep going, keep lifting, moving. Good, stay with it, guys. Ooh, I'm loving this. 3, 2, now from here, you're gonna take that leg forward. You're gonna make a circle. So you're just gonna make these circles forward and up and around. They don't have to be very big, but you're gonna really feel that through that glute. Good, up and around. And these are so challenging, but let me tell you, after a couple of weeks of doing this, you're gonna feel your butt is already stronger and more sculpted. 3, 2, and now let's go the other way. Pressing back, up and around. Oh my God, it's so hard, right? Woo, good, keep going. Lifting, lift up, out and around. Good. Got 2 more, lift up, out and around. And you can kind of guide yourself by putting your hand in front of your thigh here. Good, now bend that leg, okay? Keep those legs bent. You're gonna lift up and down. So they're small. Notice I'm not going all the way down here. I'm staying at hip height, I'm lifting, I'm pressing down with my opposite leg, and I'm squeezing. Good, let's go. So we can move a little faster here. Let's go for 30 more seconds. A little over 30. Up. Good. Up. You're gonna feel that. So good. Keep going. Lots of side booty, side glutes here. This is not a clamshell, it's a fire hydrant. Keep it going. Good. You got about 20 seconds. I know. I'm actively pressing with my bottom leg here as I lift. So there's like it's almost like I'm pushing both knees out, but obviously I can't push the bottom leg out because there's a floor there. Good, stay with me, guys. You're probably gonna be a little sore after this tomorrow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Okay, we're not moving the other side just yet. All right, you're gonna lay on your back. You're gonna take those bands. We're gonna put them around our feet. So the tops of our feet, just like this, like the arches. You're gonna lay on your back. Okay, start with your legs up, grab the backs of your thighs, hold. We're gonna add a little bit of ab work to our glute exercise here. Okay, so you're gonna take your legs out to 45 degrees. Oh, maybe a little bit higher, okay? Hands are gonna go behind the head. You're gonna try to keep your chest lifted. You're gonna press out on that band. Now notice, you just worked that left side, right? You're gonna feel that left side a lot with this. Also notice, when you're in this position, focus on being even. I often see people's hips moving around when they start to get into this exercise. You can tell this is hard for me, right? Keep the chest up, and if you need to, you can always lift up a little higher, grab here. So really focus on moving the legs evenly, because that band is gonna throw you off for sure. We have about 20 more seconds here. Press. Now a little faster. Press, press, press. You guys feel all that through here? Oh my God, right? So good. 10 more seconds. Abs are working. Chest is lifted. Good, keep going. We got about 5, 4, we're gonna lay on our other side, 3, 2, and release. Whoo, that is so hard. All right, so place that band back over the tops of your thighs. We got the other side to do. That was your little bonus that I was kind of talking about, but there's a little bit more than that. All right, turning it around. I know you guys can't wait, right? Gonna take this guy off, laying on your left side now. Bottom leg is bent, top leg is up. You got that outer thigh working, okay? You're gonna lift up, you're gonna hold, find that muscle first, and then do those rainbows. So you're gonna bring that leg forward, you scoot back a little bit, and back. Good. So again, we're just warming up that right leg now. And that left leg is like still burning because it's pressing down on the floor. Again, remember, when you lift, you don't want that bottom leg to lift. You want it to stay down as best as possible. Good. Whew, this is so hard. I love it. I probably could have chosen a little lighter band just to get a little better range of motion. It's fine for now. Good, keep going, keep lifting, up and over, lengthening. It's okay if your knee bends a little bit, just try to keep it straight. That does happen to me too, especially when I'm talking and trying to teach this. Usually when I'm doing on my own, I'm able to do it better because I'm, able to focus more when I have mirrors and stuff. So, all right, anyways, enough chitty chatty. Keep going up and over that rainbow. Really stretch that leg out, guys. It's really good. Okay, we got about 20 more seconds here. And if you can't tell that I'm working, I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm working. I could feel this. I'm there with you. It is not easy at all. Good. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold. Now here go those little ups and downs. Now this is where I really start to feel like, holy cow, this is just the second exercise in this little series. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna keep going? I'm just gonna keep going. That's all I'm gonna say. Lift. Good, and lift. And notice they're not very high. Part of the reason for me today that they're not very high is because the band is tight. Okay, I'm on a heavy, which this isn't the heaviest band I've ever done, but it does say heavy on it. It's kind of like a medium heavy. Good, keep going. All these different bands. I mean, look at all these. They're all different brands, all different weights. Good, keep going. About 20 seconds here. Also, if you need to help yourself, you can always put your hand on the bottom of your thigh here and help to lift it up. Just in case you need to do a few like that. That'll at least keep you in the exercise so that you're not having to rest so much. If you feel any cramping though, take a rest. Good, keep going. I think I lost track of count here. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Little circles. Good. And I always like to reinforce my hip staying square by putting my hands on my hips. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now let's go the other way. Up, over, and around. Oh my God, this is so hard, right? You're feeling all those muscles working. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now from here, you're gonna bring that leg forward. Need a little break here. All right, up and around. That was a very sloppy one on my part. All right, let's do it again. So bringing it forward, lifting it up and around. There we go, that's a little better. Good, trying to get my bearings on this side. These are not easy, lifting up and around. See, these are different than the rainbows that we just did, right? They're full circles. Good, let's go 2 more on this side. Take a break anytime you need, and you're gonna feel your waist has to work here too, right? Good, 1 more. Trying to keep my hips as stacked as possible. It's hard. Okay, now we're gonna go the other way. Ready? Lift up. Whenever I ask if you're ready, I'm asking myself if I'm ready because this is so hard. I always get scared that I didn't hit record also in these kinds of exercises because I've done that before and oh my God, it's so extremely hard. Good, keep going. Let's do 3 more. Press, don't give up. Around. 2 more. Lift, press back, up and around. Wonder what my heart rate is. Is it pretty high or not? Now 110, that's good. I like 110. Good. Now bend that knee, hold. Now you're gonna do those little ups and downs. So like I always talk about with the fat burn zone is your age, 220 minus your age, this is roughly, right? Times 0.6 to 0.7. That's around your fat burn zone for your heart rate. And I always find when I'm doing these kinds of exercises, that's usually where it's ending up. Which I have to say, it just dropped a little bit, is probably why I stay lean without doing so much cardio. Cardio is good for the heart though, and the brain. It really is actually good for the brain. They actually say sweating. I was reading somewhere where sweating is good for preventing memory loss or something like that. I don't know, it's good for your brain. Good to sweat. Good, let's go for about 20 more seconds. Up. I love these though. Even though I'm just it's hurting so bad right now, I just know it's working and I'm just so happy. Because I get sad whenever I go to a class and I don't really get that same feeling where it's just moving too quickly through everything. And you've been to those, you know what I'm talking about. Good, stay with me. That is burning. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Oh my gosh, that's so hard. Okay, so let's lay on our back here. Oh, sorry, let's put the band on our arches of our feet first. We're gonna put the band just like so. Okay, and then you're gonna lay on your back. We're gonna go right back to those press outs, and then we're gonna add on a little bit, okay? So, start with the hands forward so you can actually lift yourself a little higher, kind of like you would for Pilates ab workout, okay? Press the band out, lower the legs here and hold, okay? Now feel like you're strong, feel like your abs are connected. You're in that nice C curve, right? Like you would be in a 100 curl, okay? Now take your hands behind your head, now press out. And I'm just trying to look at that timer there, so pressing out. And see if now you can feel how the abs are involved with pressing those bands out. They don't have to be very far. Now, if you have a looser band, use that range of motion. And actually, if you're gonna do this video more, like go back and forth between lights and mediums each time you do the video, because the light is gonna give you that extra range, and the mediums are gonna be a little smaller, and then the heavy, like what I'm using today, is gonna make it smaller, but a different type of, it's just gonna be more like muscle. It's gonna feel more like a weight. So you need all of them is my point. Good, keep going. We have about 23 seconds or something like that. Good, keep going, keep pressing. If you lead with the heels a little bit, it might help. So you want your feet parallel here. Good, stay with it. About 10 seconds, make sure you're breathing. Good, stay with it. My abs are on fire here, good. About 5, 4, 3, 2, now hold. Now keep that press out, bend your knees in, hold. Same thing, but with the knees bent. So we're just finishing it off. Good, keep the chest lifted, mine just dropped. Good. Now we're gonna add a little signature press sequence. We're gonna press out, lift the chest, press out, lower. Press out, lift the chest, press out, in, lower down, press, yep, press out again. So you're just alternating. So you're lifting, pressing, lowering, pressing. Lifting, pressing, lowering, pressing. Good, keep going, good. And I'm kind of losing my sequence here. 3, 2, now hold. Now little presses. All you're gonna do is you're gonna press, maybe take the arms forwards, get the chest higher, press. Keep the feet neutral. This is where you can really see where one toe likes to turn out a little bit. Good, keep going, keep pressing. 3, 2, now hold. Last bit, press out and in like you would in a frog press, but with the feet separated. Good, 5, stay with it guys. It's working those glutes. 4, good, 3, 2, hold, breathe, hold, hold, hold. 5, chest higher, this is a little surprise. 4, 3, 2, and then release. Woo, that is a burner for the glutes. That is so hard, you guys. You guys did awesome. Let's stretch it out real quick. Take that band off, all right? Let's have a seat here, okay? I'm gonna have you guys take your right foot over your left. This is like one of those basic stretches that we used to learn in like PE in school. Okay, take your left hand onto your thigh, right hand right at the base of your tail, lift, and rotate. Anyways, you guys, such a great little series that I love to do. It really gets those outer glutes. It's very outer glute focused. I have so many other videos if you're looking for like back of the booty, if you're looking for all of the booty. I mean, I have like over 90 videos now, 93 posted. Good, take that nice twist, look over your right shoulder. Woo. Good. And take your time stretching out at the end of this. Okay, switching sides. Bring the other leg in. Now this is where you can probably turn the TV back on if this is the last video you're doing, and kind of do some stretches. Good, and look over your left shoulder and breathe. Ooh, deep breaths here. Super efficient, you guys. Good. But anyways, awesome job.